Hey Soup, it's Claytano, and today I'm going to be doing something just a little bit different than what I normally do. I've recently had quite a few people asking me questions about my personal life, and don't get me wrong, I'm more than happy to answer any of those types of questions because I'm pretty much an open book. I'm more open than a Walmart on Black Friday. I'm more open than a fucking cookie jar at a fat person's house. I'm more open than Kim Kardashian's legs were when she saw Kanye West take the mic away from Taylor Swift. But what it actually really made me realize is that you guys want to know more about me on a more personal level rather than just being some other guy on YouTube. So instead of doing a draw my life video, since I can't draw for shit anyway, I'm just gonna tell you guys my story and hopefully that'll answer most of your questions along the way. So to start, my name is Clayton Kanemitsu and I was born on July 7th of 1992, which makes me 24 years old right now. And I always liked my birthday because it was easy to remember and I always told people that I was born on 007. But not 007 like James Bond, but more like 007. I know, it's kind of lame, but whatever. I liked it. I was born in Southern California near a place called Newport Beach, and if you've ever seen the show Laguna Beach, The Hills, or The OC, then you can kind of get a picture of what it was like for me growing up. Kind of. I was actually homeschooled my entire life, but not by choice. My older brother Brett, who is about 3 years older than me, apparently got into some stickers in pre-K, and my mom said, "That's it. We're homeschooling both of them." At least that's the story I was told, but either way it doesn't really matter because I actually liked being homeschooled. I woke up whenever I wanted and I had lots of free time to do other things. Which was a good thing because when I was 5 years old I started playing ice hockey, which pretty much consumed my life. However, when I wasn't playing hockey, I was taking piano lessons or teaching myself how to write computer programs in my allotted 2 hours of internet that I was allowed per day. That fucking sucked. Imagine if you could only go online between the hours of 12 noon and 2 p.m. every day. But surprisingly, it paid off because I actually ended up getting pretty good at hockey and was drafted by a team called the Ottawa 67s when I was 16. I played there for a season, then moved around a bit to a team in Washington State, then eventually played semi-pro hockey in Virginia. Although moving away from home when I was 16 definitely wasn't easy and it forced me to grow up pretty quick. But my parents did a great job raising me and I can't thank them enough for everything that they've done for me throughout my entire life. My dad's an engineer and works on radar equipment that they put in like fighter jets or something like that. And to be honest, to this day, I don't even know exactly what it is he does because it's just too complicated. And my mom owns a vacation rental business, so basically if I wanted to, I could have just taken over the family business and not had to have worried about money a day in my life. But I didn't want that. I wanted to do my own thing, make my own way. That's why I was determined to go to college and become a lawyer. And PS, for those of you who are wondering, my dad is full Japanese and my mom is mainly German and French, but just basically your average white person. When I was playing hockey in Virginia, I was getting scouted by multiple different colleges and eventually ended up playing NCAA college hockey in Massachusetts. However, during my time in Virginia, I had met a girl. Her name was Kelly, and she basically changed my entire outlook on what is really important in life. I still ended up going to college, which was almost a 12-hour drive away from her, but the entire time I was miserable at best, even though I was doing something that I loved almost my entire life and at the same time getting an education. But to be honest, it wasn't all bad. I met some really cool people up there and I would have never forgiven myself if I didn't at least go up there and try and see what it was all about. And oh yeah, did I mention that I found this really cool phone game called Summoner's War while I was looking for something to do in between classes and hockey practice? In the end, I ended up moving back to Virginia with Kelly and just got a job wherever I could get work at because I was completely broke at the time. I worked 2 jobs at a time while I was applying to higher paying jobs, and when I got hired at the better places, I would quit the lower paying job. So I basically just leapfrogged my salary in just a few months, which I definitely needed because I had to start paying for classes. And also I ended up changing my major to computer science because law was a little bit too expensive for my budget. The whole time though, I played that stupid Summoner's War game, as Kelly likes to call it, until a friend of mine suggested that I make a video for the game and post it on YouTube. So first things first, I had to come up with a name for my YouTube channel, and it was pretty easy because I use the same name for everything that I already have as far as Instagram, Twitter, everything, and that's Claytano. And Claytano was a nickname that was given to me by a couple of my hockey buddies because I was the Cristiano Ronaldo of my hockey team, or at least that's kind of what I was compared to. So the name just kind of stuck with fusing Clayton and Cristiano, and it just became Claytano. And YouTube never really crossed my mind before that moment, but I figured, what the hell, why not? So I posted my first video on April 29th of last year, and that was an auto DB9 in 4 minutes. Yes, 4 minutes. But no, I didn't stop there. I decided that I wanted to keep going, so I continued to post more and more, and I eventually got addicted, even though most of the feedback I was receiving was negative at the start. I actually had a name for my haters, and I called them my potato fan base because, you know, haters gonna hate and potatoes gonna potate. But I mean, I did post clickbaity videos, so what could I really expect? Yeah, not much has changed in a year, has it? But I never thought people would actually watch my videos in the first place other than maybe just a few friends. So I didn't really think much of it until I started getting thousands of views and realized that there's actually an audience watching me and that I should get my shit together and use my voice to actually help or entertain people rather than just troll them all the time. And now 1.5 million views, 185 videos, 12,577 subscribers, and a total of 17 years combined total of how much time you guys have spent watching my videos. I can't imagine my life without YouTube, and no matter what I do going forward, I always want it to be a part of my life, and I want to continue to grow with you guys in this adventure. So again, thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching my videos, thank you for telling your friends to watch my videos, but most of all, thank you for falling for my clickbait. Just kidding. But seriously, I love you guys, and together I feel like anything is possible. You guys are so overpowered and so overpowering, and that's why I call you my SOOP. And it's an acronym for SOOP, not literal soup. That would be gross. Even though a lot of you guys actually think that, which is kind of cute. But as always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.